What's up, guys? It is Sam here. Today I'm going to talk all about Andrew Yang and the hashtag usage around his name. Give you some interesting interesting data to back up that sense that you feel. And we're going to use that doing stuff on the hashtag usage on Twitter. Andrew Yang versus Yang Gang to understand what's going on. So with that being said, if it's your first time here, what's good? My name is Sam, and for those of you who are returning, it's good to freaking see you. So why would we do something like this? Well, if we take a look at the polling data or what pundits in the media might say, it would lead us to believe that Andrew Yang is not doing very well, but if you follow this channel, you can look back at our national rankings or our state rankings, and primarily Andrew Yang is in the top 5 candidates in almost every ranking that we do. Maybe one he's not, but in almost every single one of them, he's in the top 5 of the candidates. Number 1 in a bunch of them. So what we did is we came over to Twitter to try to get a little understanding of where the attention is, because I think looking at data to try to understand the attention gives a new insight to be able to gather information or provide information or take some type of value from that learning. And what we did here is we took a look at Andrew Yang hashtag on Twitter, and we go over to the latest, which is just all the latest posts. And I counted the number of times that hashtag was used over the last hour. And then we did the same exact thing with hashtag Yang Gang. By the way, you guys can check out my Twitter. There's a link in the description. Say what's up on Twitter. You're from YouTube. I appreciate it. Also, it's easier to get into a conversation over there sometimes than it is on the YouTube comment section. Then I did the same thing for Yang Gang, and I looked at the latest posts over the last hour, and I went through and I added them all up. As you can see, it just automatically refreshed here, and one was posted 10 seconds ago. This one was 18 seconds ago, so there's a little bit of activity happening right now. But what it did is put those together into this spreadsheet, and this is absolutely stunning. So I checked it at 10 minutes. It's been 12 minutes since I've checked it. Hashtag Andrew Yang had 12 hashtags that were used over the past hour as of 10:15 or as of 11 minutes ago. Yang Gang had 162. 162. And I counted these by hand, so maybe it's plus or minus 1 or 2 in either direction. Still, that's a retardedly large difference between those two. It is over 13x more popularly used on Twitter. So how could somebody use this information, right? Well, if you understand where the attention is, right? Clearly we can see it's on Yang Gang, not on Andrew Yang. What you can do is you can go into that hashtag and you could read the top comments, and you could also look at what's trending, what's the most recent thing that people are talking about, to get an understanding of the things that you may want to actually bring up in your messaging, because these are the things that people are actually talking about. That's one way. You could also use it to build a profile of different things that were happening in terms of people are creating memes, people are creating videos, people are doing work for the campaign for free. If somebody went through and looked at this and pulled out, 5 or 10 of these pieces of content and made it into one that was specific to Andrew Yang and told these people, hey, I would like to use your video, like, this would be able to garner more support, because people are like, yeah, use my video, that's awesome. Like, you know what I mean? They would get super excited and they would tell their fucking 15 friends, Plus it's free content. Put that content up there and that'll perform well, because then just people see that, oh, hey, these normal people are supporting Yang as well. So I think there's a multitude of different ways that we could continue on about using hashtag understanding to like another level, right? To understand where the attention is and how to use that in an intelligent manner. And you could also use it there's so many different ways. We're not going to get into all that. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. If you use the hashtag Stolt, then when we get into the YouTube analytics, I can actually search for hashtag Stolt and pull up your comment like we're about to do in the Q&A section. And let me know what your thoughts are on this. There's many, many different ways that you can use this information to make more intelligent or thoughtful, considerate decisions to, if you're trying to get, if your objective is to get your message out, right? Because that's ultimately what you have to do to be able to win, right? Obviously, you have to be good enough. That's the foundational thing, but you have to be able to get your message out to more people. And one of the ways you can do that is by hacking into where the attention is. So I'd love to hear what your thoughts are down below in the comment section, just like Geography Pro did here. I'm a fan, is what they write, of Yang. But I think a big reason why this metric may be off is based on people going on and off the site to check the amount he has raised with the tracker. Awesome. Good call on getting people to come back to your site, because there's going to be I have no idea how his site works, but I'm assuming from what Geography Pro is referencing, this is in regards to the website ranking video we just published, where we rank the candidates' websites based upon the popularity of their site. And if Andrew Yang has gamified it in a way, that's like a very good marketing move to draw people back in. So say you have, 10 million people that come to your site every single month, and say 10% of them are interested in coming back to check to see what the site's like, right? And then 10% of that 10%, 100,000 other people are going to donate $5 more. So to do something like that has a huge ROI in terms of the awareness that something like that can bring, because then also people are going to share that message for you. So being more transparent allows people to help more, right? Whatever's trying to happen, like issues in the campaign, talking about those things with the public will allow the public to come up and help with whatever's trying to take place. So I think that's a really good move. It talks more about, like, it's not like, oh, this thing is skewed or off. I think it just talks about being more thoughtful and considerate in the decisions you make about how you design your website, in all honesty, because that's a choice to be made. So if your choice to be made is that you're going to put in fucking twice as much work into understanding how attention works and how to get attention than somebody else, yeah, you're going to get criticism. Oh, this is wrong. This is that. But in reality, it's down to the decision that somebody made to try to gamify it in whatever thought process they were going on, because they thought they could get more support or more energy that way, or you know what I mean? Like, there's, generally speaking, some very thoughtful considerations that people go into in designing a website. And if that is the single factor, then the other candidates should fucking go through, look at what I'm doing, and then go through and implement the same fucking shit that's on Andrew Yang's website, so that you can take the design element out of it. Because if it's a design element, everybody can copy that. If it's a messaging thing, then they can't. So if Andrew Yang is winning on messaging and design, right, he's just going to slaughter. But if everybody else can just go through and just copy the design, then he only has one leg to stand on, which is the messaging, right? Or you can improve the design even more. But I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comment section. Use hashtag Stolt, and we can actually get into the Q&A in the next video. Jump over to Twitter and say what's good as well. Peace out.